The boys in orange have a pretty big decision to make, and it is which side are they backing in this Mayans versus SOA war. We put up a poll.
Are you Team Mayans or are you Team Suns?
Exactly, we put up a poll. We'll get to those results in a minute, but who are they going to back? Looks like they're the neutral ground gatekeepers. But you know what? I think they'd lean more towards the Suns, because that's the only group we've really seen them have a connection with. So, yeah, my money would be on Suns, and their money would be on Suns. We had 203 votes, 75% voting Sons of Anarchy, 25% voting Mayans. Now, I think if push does come to that shove, they would back Suns. But then again, would they back Sam Dino, run by a lunatic called Isaac? Or would they rather not back their familiar friends, which is the charming lads, Clay?
Well, I think they would have to pick the Suns. We've seen them have previous relationships with the Suns. As far as I'm aware, the Grim Bastards and never even met the Mayans, like, so, I mean, they don't even know who Mayans are. I mean, they know of Alvarez, but, I mean, Grim Bastards are going to be like, who the hell's this Easy guy? Plus, if Tio is still a member of the SOA, which I assume he is, unless they've killed him off screen, which would absolutely suck, you'd have to imagine that Tio still has strong connections with the Grim Bastards, and therefore, I think their loyalties lie with Sam Crow. Therefore, I think their loyalties lie with SOA. Therefore, I think their loyalties don't lie with the Mayans MC.
I feel like Tio done his own club dirty. I mean, it was like, he founded it, he jobbed them out, and then they're still running. I guess it would be kind of weak, though, if he went back, saying, like, well, I know I joined you, Sons, but I need to go back, because my boys are back. Sticky in the gang. That's what his VP was called, Sticky, but I tell you what, we could be getting into a sticky situation this season. But let's dive into the comments section, because there's actually quite a lot to get into. A lot of theories, a lot of scenarios, and I like talking about it. But Tudor Isio says, look, as far as we know, Tio patched over, but apparently things changed. Since they seem to be mediators, it means they're not eager to help the Suns. Maybe someone else from Tio's crew, not everyone died, or question mark. I don't think they died. He kind of implied that they might all die. But he says, decided to move on. In any case, their allegiance was with Sam Crow.
But no, I don't get. Let's not finish his comment now.
And since even Tig himself had no love for Isaac, it might not be that Sam Dino might act 100% independently. Guess we'll never know for sure till the 24th of May.
I don't think it makes much sense, though, for the Grim Bastards to still be going. And the reason I say that is because Tio basically was saying that they're on their last legs as a club, and they were probably going to have to disband, and he can't afford to lose any members. And when asked about Jax, when Jax was like hinting at possibly maybe bringing in the entire club and patching them over into the Suns, he asked Tio, who do you think's ready? And Tio basically said no one.
Yeah, some people in the comments saying...
So it's like, I don't see how the group goes from Tio's the president and everyone else is like, kind of not even capable of being in a club, yet Tio leaves and the group still survives. That doesn't make much sense.
See, some people are saying there's different charters, but I got the impression that it was Tio's charter and that was it. Because why would he say the whole club's going down if it's just his charter?
Yeah, surely you'd patch in a member filler. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit unrealistic to assume that every single club's got charters. The Mayans and SOA are huge, right? So yeah, they're going to have different charters, but like seeing it comes to the Grim Bastards, for me...
Look at the Calvaris.
Yeah, I just viewed those guys as like...
7 guys?
One club that belonged to a particular area. I don't believe that the Grim Bastards have... Are you telling me the Grim Bastards have got people in Manchester?
No.
The Grim Bastards have got some people riding Harleys in fucking Stranraer? I just don't see that.
No, I don't see that, funny enough. Right, anyway, we're moving on. Joshua Wilson says...
Wait, whoa, what do you think there's a charter in Africa?
Oh, there might be. Right, anyway, right. Joshua Wilson says, I wonder if the Swole Boys will make an appearance. Thoughts on the Swole Boys?
Well, I'd say the Swole Boys are more at the Grim Bastards level, aren't they?
I tell you what, you say they're more than... The Swole Boys had about fucking 50 members.
That's about 49 more than the Grims. I don't really see why the Swole Boys... They're a bit of a joke group, weren't they? I mean, they kind of only got introduced, really, just to try and make Easy and Angel look a bit tough.
Yeah, well, look, we're playing crazy golf.
Look, it doesn't make any sense for the Swole Boys to return. I think they'd be pushing it, like. I mean,
it was seen as comedy, right? See where...
No, but they offer nothing to the story.
No, they do. No, you're right, absolutely. Right. Trevor Gerard Frederick replied to this saying, imagine Easy recruits them as hired muscle. Lol. Would make for a funny scene. He was a totally different dude the last time they saw him. Yes, he was a pishwee prospect, now he's top man and he's going to kill everyone, so I don't think it's going to work.
Well, he thinks Easy's going to hire the Swole Boys.
He said imagine, right? He's not saying here this is nailed on. He's saying here, wouldn't it be funny?
But Easy doesn't strike me as the kind of person that wants outside help. Easy's kind of like, it's the Mayans or nothing.
Exactly.
So I don't really see
Davey Gomez says, imagine couple of gym bros carrying firearms they got for the Mayans. Half of them get slaughtered by Sam Crow, then Easy and the Mayans decide to patch them over, or Soul Boys become a support club to the Mayans. Bit wordy that, but you know what, right? That's no happening. Just to shut down your comment, mate. Nah. The Soul Boys aren't joining either, right? And then Green Matrix says, Grim Bastards has always backed the Suns. I tell you what, they did. But then Jax killed Tio's cousin and Bobby went, you just shit on 10 years of brotherhood, brother.
True, but I mean, I think that's probably mended when Jax
I know, it is
brings
mended.
Tio into the
Of course
club.
it's mended.
I can't imagine Tio's in...
But I'm just saying that's probably a wee period where they didn't back them.
No, true, but then again, I can kind of see why Jax and Chibs felt the need to do that.
Well, look, I mean, the Mayans and Sons have had shit terms, good terms, shit terms, but like, you know. Yeah, that had to be done, right? Because even though Jax lied to Tio also lied to Jax, saying here, you said you were going to deliver him, blank, blank, good night.
But I mean, like, does Tio expect Jax to just let Opie's death go unpunished because one of the people that killed him happened to be related to him? His cousin?
This whole cousin gimmick, he's probably fucking, what, 9th cousin or something? I mean, did they look related? One's about 7 foot, the other guy's about 5'3".
Yeah.
Anyway, Darian Newsom says, the Grim
Well,
Bastards...
5'3", still about a foot taller than Bishop, so...
Exactly. The Grim Bastards ain't a club no more. Tio patched in the Suns because the Grim Bastards was a support club for Suns. And
Now, we've said that.
even
but,
Tio said if he lost one more guy, he wouldn't have a table anymore. Well, the table must be at the
yeah,
end
we
of
get
the-
that, but I mean, obviously, the Grim Bastards are appearing in the new season, so something's happened.
Well, no, I disagree. And the next comment disagrees. I mentioned this in the actual trailer. Miguel Marica. The Grim Bastards already made an appearance during the wake for a Mayan member. That Mayan member was Medina. Episode 3, Season 2, when Happy's there. They see Happy, Easy and Angel. But there is a Grim Bastard member present at that wake, which is what, Season 2 of Mayans, a couple of years ago.
Right, why do you think that is? Because I am sure they never put that Grim guy in there just so they could introduce the Grim Bastards in season 5.
I think it's
pure coincidence.
I think it's like an Easter egg, or just to keep you knowing that here, this
group's still around.
Yes, and this universe has continuity. It's not like here these guys just magically fucking appear.
Alright, fair enough.
Sort of deal. And then Miguel Magico, another comment, Bastards would definitely take Sun's side. So the majority of people here think that the Bastards would take the Sun's side. I agree to a degree, but here, money talks. So see if Easy goes here. See all that heroin money that doesn't exist there anymore, but you know what, I can promise you half of it. I'll give you it. And then the final comment of the day, can you guess who it was and what he said?
I'm going to guess it was Anthony, and he said Anthony.
Anyway, it was Anthony, and he said Anthony. 2 thumbs up, so maybe Anthony gave himself a thumbs up. I don't know who else gave him the other thumbs up. Maybe it was the Anthony comment giving Anthony himself a thumbs up. What do you think of that?
Does Anthony think Anthony's going to join the Grim Bastards?
Anthony's not a very
Nah, it's not a black
African-American name, is it? It's more like an Italian-American name.
Yeah,
you need to join the Sopranos, FA. But anyway, guys, until next time, the Grim Bastards are joining the Suns.